Guys, I know, I understand, you have to resist the simp, okay? This character may not last forever, and that's why I'm making this video while I can before she possibly bites the dust, but you have to resist the simp, okay? Remember Endorsi, remember Iwa, remember Yuri, okay? Hang on to that. Today we're talking about Arya. Now, Arya is a character that I wasn't sure what to expect when we first saw, like, her silhouette. I was like, okay, she's gonna be a bad guy, but it turns out her character maybe has a lot more going on, or at least something more going on, and it really intrigues me. It intrigues me because she's the kind of character that I can see possibly sticking around, and I don't want to, like, bet on that, right? Because right now, we just ended on a chapter where she's going up against White, the legendary slayer from thousands of years ago, who kinda eats people for fun. However, I do think that something may happen to the point where she sticks around for at least a little bit longer. So first of all, let's talk about who she is. She's basically, from what I understand, somebody who is an experiment. Like Ureo, like the big three-mouthed giant guy, and like the guy who is stealing all the bodies. They're all seemingly experiments, or at least 3 of them are. And then this guy sort of is able to take their bodies and like merge with them, and then eventually they can become individuals again. It's a very weird system, and Ureo does explain that they were all, or at least he, was created as a way to like counter the laws of the tower. So we don't exactly know how they came to be precisely, but that is their purpose, and Arya is one of them, and that's why she tells Hots and Cha and Shibisu that the next time you see me, I may look different, right? And at first we all thought, okay, she's gonna like transform. She literally merges with other individuals and then can go back to being her own individual later on. And yet the entire time, this spell ties them together. Like she described it as feeling like she can't truly breathe, which freaking sucks. And that's why her primary motivation is to get rid of this spell. She doesn't want to be binded and bound to someone else her entire life. She wants to live her own life and breathe, you know, for once. And it makes total sense. And so like Boric promised her that if she was to help kill Juvial Grace, then he would remove the spell. Which, rule number 1, okay, well, rule number 1 in the tower is betrayals are gonna happen every freaking chapter. But rule number 2 is don't trust Boric, okay? He's half Pobadao and half Coon. Need I say more? But regardless, when she fights Bomb, she ends up figuring out that Bomb has the power to remove these spells, which of course we've known for a while, but she just finds this out, and so she decides that helping Bomb and then having him remove the spell would probably be a safer option, which totally makes sense because once again, Boric, like, you don't trust a guy who looks like this. So essentially she's agreed to help Bomb by holding off White until he can like jump across the jumping pad and make it to the end of his own round of the Gakcha Doseng. Now, here's the problem. Freaking Yasracha and McBurn freaking didn't specify that you have to wait an entire round to activate the jump spring. So therefore, Arya has to hold off White, probably with Bomb, for like 10 minutes so that Bomb can jump across. They're freaking dead. Now, here's the thing. It would be kind of anticlimactic and surprising, like, it wouldn't be the worst thing, but it would be anticlimactic if White just walks up and just kills her, right? It'd be kind of dumb because she's sort of been set up as a potential ally for Bomb, not necessarily permanently. I wouldn't mind if it was permanent, but not necessarily permanently, right? She's basically said, okay, I'll help you out for now. And it's cool. It's cool seeing these two interact, you know. Bomb has gained another simp, right? But it's, I don't want to, I don't know, I'm torn on this because it would be surprising and shocking if she just died, but like, there's too much setup. There's too much setup. I feel like she's a character who's too likable to just throw away like that. I don't know, there's just some panels where like you get the feeling and the impression that maybe SIU wants to do a little bit more with her character. You know, usually when he gives characters a little bit more personality like this, he doesn't just kill them right away, you know? So I have a feeling that they're gonna do something to stall White, or someone else is gonna arrive, help them out, or Bomb is gonna use his powers and save the day, and then maybe she'll get to like live on as a character for a little bit longer. Now here's my other theory though. I think that's probably gonna happen. They're gonna survive the White encounter, but I think the guy, the sort of leader of these 4 who's able to take the bodies and merge together, I don't know if he's the only one who can, but like he's set up as like the most dangerous of the 4. I think what's gonna happen is he's gonna fight Bomb, and Arya, maybe even after she has the spell removed, is going to help. And maybe she's going to die fighting him. Now, it doesn't make sense. I don't necessarily mean like die for Bomb, but just die fighting him, perhaps. And what's gonna happen is there's gonna be this scene where she says, you know, at least I got to die being myself, or something like that. I could almost see that being like a theme, you know, as long as I'm myself, I don't care what happens to me, or like, I don't know, something like that. Where, and then maybe Bomb is gonna get you know, he's gonna be angry and he's gonna friggin' go in. I don't know. I have a feeling something like that could happen, but I do like this because they are setting up this guy as the sort of enemy that Bomb has to face. Because let's face it, Bomb can't face Liboric, he can't face Yasracha or Mashani or frickin' White. There's no way. They have to give Bomb some kind of villain to fight, and I think this guy is being set up as a good one. And I think perhaps with the help of Arya in some way, Bomb will triumph. Now, one of the other interesting things about her character is on her outfit, she has this symbol of Jihad, which makes sense, she's a division commander, like sure. But then underneath that symbol, there is what looks like a cross. And some people have let me know that this symbol looks eerily similar to the Jihad cross symbol in Bomb's cave. Or like, I don't know if it was like in his main cave, but it was in that area, right? And I gotta say, it does look similar, because if you compare the two, you got the Jihad symbol and underneath is a cross. However, I've also heard some people say that on Arya's outfit, it may not be a cross, it might just be like a sword. Now, my only thing is, why would there be a sword on her outfit? Like, is that a Jihad division commander thing? Like, is that what it's symbolizing? Because she's not from the Aria family, and she doesn't use a sword, so it's kind of strange. But I do agree, because if you look at the Jihad symbol in the cave, there's something different about it. It has these balls that are like encircling it on 3 different points, like the left, the right, and the bottom. I'm seeing like these circles, and that is not present on her outfit. And also, it does look a lot more like a short cross in the cave. It's not like a long, like hers is like, it goes down farther, so it looks more like a sword. So I don't think it's the same thing, but it is worth pointing out. I thought it was interesting. As far as Arya versus White goes, like unless she has something up her sleeve or someone else arrives, she's not gonna be able to hold him off for long, maybe like a minute at most, you know? Because if you think about it, Arya wasn't a chance for Cha. Like, she's a kicker. Like, she uses kicks and flips and stuff to fight. And she pointed out that Cha his legs are even stronger than hers. Like, Cha is someone who's stronger than her. It's implied. And she even says, I got out of there because Cha showed up, you know? Like, she admits that she's not as strong as Cha. And Cha's a beast, like, don't get me wrong, but if she openly admits that she's not as strong as Cha, I don't know how much of a chance she's gonna have against White, who is like one of the strongest people here right now. Man, I don't know, she's just a fun character. She's fun, she's likable, I don't know, and I'll admit, her design is also really good. I like her design, I don't know, everything about her character is fun, so it'd be cool if she stuck around. As far as everything else happening right now, I mean, Bomb teaming up with her, maybe helping out, other people showing up, you know? We haven't seen a lot of people in the Cat Tower, either a little bit or in a long time. We haven't seen Love, Kun and Rack we only briefly saw in Hockney, right? Paul and Doom, like there's a lot of people that we still haven't seen what they're doing, and we don't necessarily have to, but it'd be cool if some of them like showed up and like helped out in some way. Although, a lot of them are probably gonna go help Yama or other people, so we'll see about that. I'm curious what you guys think though. What's gonna happen with the rest of Gokta Dosang and the Cat Tower stuff? Who do you think is gonna show up to help? What's going on? What do you think is gonna happen with Arya and White and like this fusion that could possibly happen? I'm curious to know your thoughts, so let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and a huge shout out to the patrons on my channel, especially the 5 sponsors and kings of the tower: Big Juice, Brook Meade, Syed Masood, TetCrazy80, and Wardast. Thank you guys so much, and to every other patron who supports the channel. You guys mean a lot to me. You allow me to make content every single day, so thank you so much. And subscribe for more daily Tower of God and other forms of webtoon content. I'd love to have you here. We're getting close to 60,000 subscribers, so the more the merrier. You know, join the Bonehead army. That's not our official name, but like whatever. And yeah, let's hit 60K. That'd be awesome. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next Tower of God discussion video. Take care.